and that might spur you back on. Like, don't get me wrong, he's low on health, but this Monacy guy and this On-Care guy, I don't know. I've heard some good things about these two.
Let's see. Okay, he's got the read, the volley is good, and he's going to push a 1v1 his way. Now Monacy coming in, and you know, they can just take this on, 2-on-1. Vigo got the orb. As long as you play that trade game, you're good if you're RV, but there's the freebie. Vigo grabs it, and he spots Monacy as well, dropped off the gens. Vigo waits, Deeg now, one shot, and he's going to get it. 7 rounds to Astralis Talent.
Astralis Talent should be very happy. Gets the opener. Vigo now, a lot of pressure on this guy with the orb. He's been throwing it by Mister. And they're hoping he can show us the reason why. Trades a flash with Na'Vi. He's waiting for his teammates to get into position. And now Astralis Talent, they're all here. They've got to give this a go. There's the swing, the AWP already removed. Head trick onto a double. And he might be able to save the day. Head trick gonna put an end to that little anti-eco round there. 12.
You know, it's a cool little play to throw that bridge smoke and run through it. Decent, he was spamming with the AUG, however, so he did, you know, he got first kill for free and then even more damage. Pyria with a flash peeks mid, but Glaive was not blinded. Does some damage, but 7 health. Glaive lives to tell the tale. ZywOo, oh, fast moves, but not fast enough, not to dodge Glaive, who's now been given a free AWP. And on 7 health, as the secondary AWP for the team, that's got to feel pretty fine indeed. It's forcing Furia's hand to gamble. Oh dear, peeking into the AWP now. Decency digging the hole deeper. And Furia, they were just about to rotate A to stack and gamble on that top side. Now they know it's done. Now they know Big are in, and they're looking to save. Shambles of a round there for Furia. Timing's not really getting taken account of. And look what it's going to do to you. 5-on-2. Big will get out with everyone alive unless Aqua falls on the hunt. And hell, he may do worse.
Timing in with the opener. A man down now. Na'Vi Jr. They can't get panicked. They can't get spooked. They've got 15 seconds, so they've got to get into the site. They've got to find these openers. Mister hidden in that ramp smoke finds 3. And he might be about to win this round almost single-handedly. Just Monacy left. A 1v2. Oh, missed shot, running out of time. And there's just not enough chances, not enough time for Monacy to win this one out. One man survives for Alltex, and it's another lost round to Deagles for Na'Vi Jr.
Oh, that's twice on the A side, Harry. That's twice now. And he'll need to be to take down this T-side AWP, looking for another. Monacy holding, and oh, it's very close, but he can't see him. Even though he was in his vision, Vigo takes the kill, looking for more. 2-on-3, time's ticking, now it's all on Care, and they've got to feed him in order to lose the round. He hopes, he prays, but Astralis stay, and they win the round, 9 up. On Care just looking for this exit. There's simply no time.
Yeah, he's going to get all 3 in the 1-on-3 clutch, but no time for the defuse and dead to the bomb. Everyone in the server perishes in that round.
They didn't even really do anything. They just ran up connector. That's a weird one. The smoke does come down, at least not letting him get any more. But Decency's opened up this round with his 3rd kill. Jumping into the pit for prime tabs. Oh dear. Nick is going to get the trade, but he wasn't ready to cover that play. Out through the smoke has gone Pyria. 1v1. Drops in with the AWP. Oh, seems to have heard it. No, maybe not. Oh, missed shot. And Nick is going to be able to close that whole round. That whole 3v2 was a total mess. But Big, they thrive in the mess, Harry. The bigger the mess, the more rounds. 9-5. And Furia out of cash.
Yeah, it gets a little ugly in the 3-on-2.
Coming onto the crane, that's good, but Monacy can play the sandbags with lots of cover. Good flash! Both T's blinded. How has that happened? They were both stuck in the open. Monacy eats the flash as well, but he hits the shot. And now the 1v1 with the player off the bomb. Monacy knows he doesn't need to peek. It's deja vu for the previous round, but this time he wins it out. 10 for Na'Vi Jr. And that was terrifying with a double wide short players. No one anti-flash. Thank goodness Monacy closes it for them.
Yeah, that was almost a hugely misplayed round from the short guys. Like, I understand the wanting to fight and be able to support Monacy, But I don't know, man. In my eyes, the whole benefit of having the AWP set up on sandbags there is that he's got this freedom to take, you know, very long-range fights at quite a low risk. So the fact that both players are hanging out on short there, I would have loved to have had Sainz himself an opener all alone in the B site. He's carved a bit of a path for his team. ZMB, they don't know about him. This kill should be free, and it is. 25 seconds, ZMB another, not quite the third, just one man left to beat. It's low HP Lomic, 2 points of health, one shot is all ZMB needs to find, and there he is, taps him out. Lomic gets rinsed by that UMP, and Furia are tying this game up again at 5-5.
Oof. That's coming in big for ZMB. Look at this. Yeah, that's the flank that just undid it all. And even though, you know, I like the B call there, but ZMB never seen getting into the pit, able to grab a 1v1 and then VP spacing out of Monster, just trying to trade. It doesn't go well for them. One shot, he had to hit one shot, and of course it's...
Set them up brilliantly in this 2-on-2.
Yeah, bomb planted, JDC late to the
I even love that he's taking it really safe, right? Because as they're rotating in, you're like mad paranoid. JDC could be anywhere in these positions. He could have kept it aggressive. Now they've started to clear them out. It's all well and good. They start to realize, all right, JDC isn't here. But now where is JDC? That's a question in and of itself. They got to worry about the player in the site. JDC dealt with. Shane goes on to double up and closes it out in the 1v2.
Oh, because they were hunting for him, right? Like, to add on to your point, they weren't really looking for JDC. They just wanted to rush them.
Ja, CV. TV, jag är med mer.
Hoppa in i window. Håll CV. Jag fattar hur burst 3. Jag har djungel burst 3.
Ja.
Just det, CV! Jag har djungel. Ja, chilla, jag har djungel.
Två CV.
Jag har djungel här, boys. Jag kommer bara safea. Spela
borde komma CT med mig.
CV.
Jag fick en pallas. Kan du backa?
Två CV.
Japp.
Borde CV.
Solo. Nice. Jag pikar med det, Anton. Ser ingen. Jag lower.
A site, some util to be lined up, maybe nades for that boost. No, they don't do them, they just walk through. This contact play again comes in, and the flash does nothing to stop Nick. He's going to line up even more. Oh, another double, and even more damage to Regali as well. Just 17 points of health, Nick. Look at the ace. And it should be inevitable, but his teammate steals it away, and Big will win the round. They're not complaining. Nick's not worried. 4-1 for Big, and it's looking up. Fnatic, they go back to their contact monster plays, and that was like a VP Prodigy-esque behold, man. Like triple monster setup is what VP were doing many a time on the CT side of this map. Big use it to their advantage. Yeah, probably time to straight.
Were in favor of Na'Vi Jr. That's until Big O's kind of made this a little scarier than perhaps it needed to be. Oltex 1v1 versus Monacy. Molly on the bomb, but now he knows where this AWP is. Closing the gap. Oltex gonna land the D shot, and the defuse will come through for Astralis Talent, picking up that full D ground.
How? How? Sick round out of Oltex and Vigo as well, but I don't know how that falls apart. There were more than enough players of Na'Vi in that 4-on-2 to deal with the Deagles, but you feel, but some crazy shots out of nowhere.
Flushed away. You ever seen that film about the rat?
The rat, yeah.
Well, maybe this will be just like that. The rat's name is Rodney, and right now, Pyria has got his big rod out on the knee of VP Prodigy. That all kind of came together in a roundabout way. ZMB last a low. Oh, he's got support, and there it is. Drop with a double. Great little pistol. I love what Pyria does there. The work he's able to get away with. Pop, pop, back of the head.
I wish you could have seen Harry while he did that. Pulled out his little gore.
Yeah, I did the hand gesture. Very handsy.
Yeah,
when talking.
Yeah,
when talking.
Jeez. Yeah.
I love being animated. You know, I think one day we'll get the caster reactions like on cam. I think that's becoming more of a thing, slowly but surely.
It didn't even really do anything. They just ran up connector. That's a weird one. The smoke does come down, at least not letting him get any more. But Decenty's opened up this round with his third kill. Jumping into the pit for prime tabs. Oh dear. Nick is going to get the trade, but he wasn't ready to cover that play. Out through the smoke has gone Pyria. 1v1. Drops in with the AWP. Oh. Seems to have heard it. No, maybe not. Oh, missed shot. And Nick is going to be able to close that whole round. That whole 3v2 was a total mess. But Big, they thrive in the mess, Harry. The bigger the mess, the more rounds. 9-5. And Furia out of cash.
Yeah, it gets a little ugly in the 3-on-2.